Hi everybody, it's Miss Daniel, and back by popular demand, I have the boys. Boys, say hi.
Hi.
So there's William, there's Carter, and here's me. So we have a funny little book for you, okay? This book is called The Bear Snores On. Now, what do we know about bears, boys? What do the bears do in the wintertime? They hibernate, okay? And so I was like, hey, boys, let's try to act this out. But is William a bear?
No.
Is Carter a bear? Is Miss Daniel a bear? Absolutely not. So we thought, okay, well, we're not bears. Do we live in a cave, boys?
No.
No, we don't live in a cave. So I was like, what are we going to do? So we made our own cave. Are you ready to see it? Boys, if you're going to help me, you got to come here, okay? So here is our cave. We made our very own tunnel.
Ta-da!
And a cave all the way through there. Now look at this. Take a sneak peek. Okay? Now, here's the fun thing. When bears go to hibernate, they go deep, deep, deep into their cave. All right? So, we're going to crawl through this cave. And we're going to act like bears. So, who's going to go first?
Me.
Okay. So, Bear Carter, come crawl through the cave. Oh, I guess they're already in there. Bear William, where are you? Are you going to crawl through this cave?
I'm right here.
Okay, well, we didn't get to watch you boys. So I guess that means that Miss Daniel now has to crawl through this cave. Do you guys want to crawl through there with me?
Mommy.
Okay, let's get ready. William, do you mind carrying my book through the tunnel and I will follow you through the tunnel into the
No,
cave?
I want to be behind you.
Oh dear. All right, friends. So look, oh, there's Carter. We got to get all the way to Bear Carter.
Over here.
Bear Carter, are we coming? All right, are we ready for this, friends? Let's go. All right, I am in here. I am still going far into this cave. I'm almost there. I'm coming. I'm trying to get. This is much harder than it looks when you are no longer a child. All right, I have made it into the cave, and here comes Bear William. So bears, when they get in caves, they stay there for a very long time. Bears hibernate from late fall, like till the spring. So late fall is like around nowish, like October, November-ish. And they stay in their cave until April, which is in the spring. And so when bears go in there, they sleep that whole time. And that's how they stay really warm during the super cold months. And they stock up a lot of food. Now, since me, William, and Carter are not bears, we didn't bring food with us into this cave. And guess what? I'm about to get out of the cave. Okay? This is just a demonstration of what bears' caves might look like. Using what we had, because boys, could we have gone caving tonight at 6:30 p.m. on a Thursday?
No.
Absolutely not. So we made our own cave, and that is okay. It's a prop. It's all right. All right, where's my book? Thank you so much. So for planning purposes, and because it gets kind of hot in there, Miss Daniel is going to come out to read you this book. Now remember, my voice is gone, so you gotta stay with me. And my little bear, William and Carter, you guys are going to help me, right?
Yeah.
Which means you're going to be quiet while I read?
Yeah.
And you're going to listen. All right, so, you ready for this? This is called The Bear Snores On, okay?
No.
You guys can take a seat if you want to listen to the story, okay? It is by Karma Wilson and Jane Chapman. Here we go. In a cave in the woods, in his deep dark lair, through the long cold winter, sleeps a great brown bear. Cuddled in a heap with his eyes shut tight, he sleeps through the day, he sleeps through the night. The cold winds howl and the night sounds growl, but the bear, he snores on. An itty-bitty mouse, pitter-pat, tiptoes, creep crossing the cave through the fluff cold snow. And Mouse squeaks, too damp, too dank, too dark. So he lights wheat twigs with a small hot spark, and he makes a fire. The coals, they pit-pop, and the wind doesn't stop. But the bear snores on. His cave looks much, much roomier than the cave we were just in. Good job. You trying to read too? Two glowing eyes sneak peek in the den, and Mouse cries, "Who's there?" And a hare hops in. A hare's another word for like a big rabbit. "Ho, Mouse," says Hare. "Long time no see." So they pop white corn and they brew black tea. The mouse sips wee slurps, and the hare burps big burps. But the bear snores on. A badger scuttles by, sniff sniffs at the air. "I smell yummy yums. Perhaps we can share." "I've brought honey nuts," the badger says with a grin. "Let's divvy them up, cozy down, and dig in." And they nibble and they munch with a chew chomp crunch. But the bear snores on.
Chomp, chomp.
Oh, thank you. A gopher and a mole, they tunnel up through the floor. And then a wren and a raven, they flutter in through the door. Mole mutters, "What a night!" And "What a storm!" twitters the wind. And everybody clutters in the great bear's den. They tweet and they titter, they chat and the chitter. But the bear snores on. In a cave in the woods, a slumbering bear sleeps through the party in his very own lair. Oh man, that bear's missing all the fun. The hare stokes the fire, and the mouse seasons stew. And then a small pepper flake makes the bear, chew! He blows and he sneezes and the whole crowd freezes.
Freeze.
Good job being frozen. That was funny. And the bear, he wakes up. That bear gnarls and he snarls. He roars and he rumbles. The bear jumps and he stops. The bear growls and he grumbles. Look at all the friends. Oh, they're scared now. See, there's that cave and there's the outside. Oh no, how do you think that bear feels now?
Sad.
Oh, he's so sad. He says, "You've snuck in my lair and you've had all fun. But me, I was sleeping and I have had none." And he whimpers and he moans and he wails and he groans. And the bear, he blubbers on. But that mouse squeaks, "Oh, don't fret. Oh, don't fuss. Look, see, we can pop more corn and we can brew more tea." Oh, he's so happy now. That bear gulps, that bear gobbles, he sighs with delight. And then he spins tall tales through the blustery night. That means that he's telling all of them a whole bunch of stories. They're all gathered around the fire, sharing stories. And when the sun peeks up on a crisp, clear dawn, that bear can't sleep. But his friends, what do they do, William?
Snore.
His friends snore on. You're right. So that bear finally wakes up. But all those friends who were partying all night, well, now they're tired. So, over this weekend, it might get a little chilly. So, think about if you were to be a bear. What could you make out of your house that looked like a cave? That had to be fancy, right? Ours, me, William, and Carter, right? We made this. A tunnel and a tent. So I want to see, what can you come up with? All right, bye, friends. Have a great weekend.
Bye. At that time.
Bye, y'all.
That's fine.